So welcome to the next maneuver, which is alley docking. Now if you're doing this maneuver, that means you should have mastered straight line backing and offset backing. So motor vehicles would like you to perform a 90-degree alley dock, okay? I must let you know that there are two kinds of alley docking that can happen in real life. You can get a 90-degree alley dock or a much easier 45-degree alley dock. For us, we have to teach you what motor vehicle might test you on, which is a 90-degree. If you're able to do a 90-degree alley dock, that means a 45-degree alley dock should not be an issue for you. So pretty much, what are the takeaways from this maneuver? This is probably the maneuver you will be performing the most as a truck driver, because you're going to have to dock into all these warehouses. And you're going to have to make this maneuver to make sure that that trailer gets inside that space. Now again, we're going to be working with a 12-foot wide lane, okay? And your truck again is 8 foot wide. But you're coming in on an angle. And this is what an alley dock actually looks like here if you look on this diagram. So if you can see, this alley, so as you can see, when you're coming in on this angle, it's very difficult to see what's happening on the passenger side. So that's why the goal of this maneuver is to look at this back trailer tire on the driver's side, and you want to be 1 foot away from this cone right here. Why 1 foot away? Again, if you have a 12-foot lane and your tractor and trailer are 8 foot wide, that means you have 4 extra feet. So if you're 1 foot away from this side, the side that you can see, right? That means on the passenger side you have 3 feet, and you cannot see on the passenger side. So it's very important to stay as close as you can to the driver's side as possible. So then everything is much safer that way. So the starting position from this maneuver is going to be something that looks like this. It's pretty much out of the frame right now because there is a lot of space needed for this alley dock, okay? So this is where you're starting off. Pretty much your tractor and trailer are going to be straight, and they have to be perpendicular to the dock that you're going into. Hence the term 90-degree alley dock, okay? So pretty much what you're going to be looking for out of the driver's side window, you're going to be looking as a driver for this cone right over here. You're also going to be paying attention to your back trailer driver's side tires, okay? Now the goal is to get these tires 1 foot away from this cone, because you want enough space on the passenger side like we talked about. If you want these tires to come closer to the cone or to the left, you're going to have to turn the wheel to the right. If you want the trailer tires to go further away from the cone or to the right, you're going to have to turn, you guessed it, to the left. So let's see how it goes. Of course, the first turn is going to have to be a hard right, because we want this trailer to come closer to the cone. So we're going to turn the wheel hard right, okay? As we're getting close and we're lining up this trailer to this cone, now we want to understand that this angle cannot be too sharp. Once we get too sharp of an angle, we'll start going to a jackknife. Anytime we get close to a jackknife in this maneuver, we want to turn left to straighten out the trailer again. It's much easier to maneuver this trailer when the tractor and trailer are closer to being straight than they are to being in a jackknife. So pretty much it's just going to be an adjustment of left and right to get this back trailer tire 1 foot away from this cone. This maneuver, as you will notice, is not a step-by-step maneuver like those others that we talked about. This maneuver needs more of a feeling and more of a finesse when it comes to you, the driver. Why we wait to teach you this maneuver till towards the end of the course, just so you have a better understanding by the time you get behind the wheel of this truck. So pretty much it's just a finesse. If you want the trailer tires to come closer to the cone, you're going to turn to the right. If you want the trailer tires to go further away from the cone, you turn to the left. So you're just going to be a bunch of rights and lefts until you get close to this cone. Now once you get this trailer tire 1 foot away from this cone like we wanted, now you're going to make a hard turn to the right, because we want this trailer to come to the left. So in this case it's okay to jackknife. So you're going to make this hard turn to the left, to the right, to make the trailer go left, and then you're going to want to make a correction turn to the left, so then you can straighten out again. So at the end of the day, this trailer has to be inside this box. The tractor does not have to be 100% straight in front of the trailer, but the most important part is to get this back bumper in between those two back cones in that 2 foot space that we were talking about before, okay? That is why we teach you to stop the back bumper on the back line for every maneuver. Because for the test, this alley dock must be put in between those back two lines, or else dramatic points are taken off, and you do have a high chance of failing. So that being said, it's very important that you understand how to make this maneuver happen. Like I said, it is more of a finesse maneuver. Some tips I can tell you is never stop and turn during this maneuver. Make small turns and adjust accordingly. And the other thing to keep in mind, always avoid a jackknife at all costs. So if you're getting close to a jackknife, you're going to turn the wheel to the left to straighten yourself out. And that, my friends, is alley docking. Thank you.